PUBcast.
This will never work!
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another PUBcast.
Podcast.
Where we go into a random pub
Public house.
and we talk about
Talk about stuff.
We talk about stuff
And shit.
but the shit might happen to us.
Things, anything could happen.
And all the things that we've mentioned before in the other PUBcast, literally nothing has happened.
One time somebody came and spoke to us once.
Someone, or heaven forbid, someone talks to
yeah.
us in PUBcast.
Yeah. I know, somebody could come up to us and try to sell us a fish.
A drink, maybe a drink in a pub.
Heavens forbid.
Yeah, that normally would sort of like
Yeah.
correspond to being in the pub,
Yeah,
whatever.
the pub.
But this week we're going to be talking about Bladerunner.
2049.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
we recently,
I think we should probably say from the get-go, spoilers.
yeah, there are going to be
Spoiler
a few spoilers, but we highly recommend you watch it. I mean, it's a really
Really film. I think
film.
straight off the bat we can say we both really thoroughly enjoyed it.
So, I think one thing that we really enjoyed, we went to see it in Cineworld, was
They had, was it the super screen, something like
yeah,
that?
super screen. The sound there,
It was
that
amazing.
was amazing. I mean, the sound in the cinema was really good,
Yeah.
but the soundtrack was so
I think
phenomenal.
what I really liked about it, they managed to, and I'd say this overall, we will talk about this a little bit more later on, but what I really liked is how they managed to still keep the feel of the original
I agree.
without parodying itself, without like taking like a cheap copy of it.
I agree, yeah.
But kind of, it had still that modern feel, but there's a really retro vibe to it, and the soundtrack complements that. Well, I think the soundtrack was vital for that. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed the soundtrack.
And one thing we also said afterwards, which was a bit weird, is because the sound in the cinema was so loud, it was vibrating the speakers.
Yeah.
It sort of.
Well, we didn't know if it was
We
vibrating.
didn't know if it was the speakers vibrating or it was actually part of the soundtrack.
or our teeth vibrating.
Exactly, but it actually fitted with
Yeah.
all the film really well.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So soundtrack, some good songs on it. I've actually listened to the soundtrack.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, separately. Me and Alex did whilst we were playing Netrunner
Oh, that's pretty good.
for the night, like after we saw it.
Oh yeah.
So we had we was playing Netrunner while listening to the soundtrack from
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good. That's amazing. I think I need to buy the soundtrack, or at least listen to it.
It's on
because-
Spotify.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So good. So one of the things that you're first introduced to when you first watch a film is the introduction of this woman character, and she's a hologram, but
Yeah.
she's the hologram girlfriend of the main character.
Yeah, hologram girlfriend. So
But it's done in such a really I actually quite like how they introduced the hologram at the start. I didn't really like how they introduced her as how she could walk anywhere.
I like
But I
that
like it when it was
bit
in the house because it was
the arm.
the
coming out of
arm.
the-
It was sort of had a really
Do you know what I
retro
liked?
feel to it.
I liked how when Ryan Gosling walked in and you didn't know if he's talking to himself or just
Yeah.
a voice. It seemed like that when
Yeah.
he pours two drinks and drinks them
Yeah.
both, and then this hologram chick turns up.
That's right. Yeah.
But come on, you can't mention the hologram without talking about that hologram scene.
There is, yeah.
That
there was-
awesome. I thought it was pretty awesome.
I thought it was pretty cool. I just think how, and to be honest, I think it's because it hits quite home to
Mm-hmm.
how things might look like in the future.
Is that what you think?
I think that's so badly could happen.
So
with regards to
basically,
holograms.
so what you could do is just get
It happens now.
the cheapest prostitute you could possibly find. And then it doesn't matter because you can just don't worry, just wear a I don't know like a bodysuit, a jumpsuit or something like that,
Yeah.
and have a hologram over her oh you're so
Well,
hot.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking more the fact that you could so blatantly fall in love with
I
a
see.
hologram. There's people fall in love with sex dolls now, and they get married. They get married to themselves. They get married to cars and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. I so badly think that could happen. I really like the little twist at the end with. She gives him a name, Hey Joe.
Yeah.
And it's just basically Joe
Yeah,
at the end,
and
it's
he's never realised.
Yeah.
that
Well, that's the thing,
He's paid quite a
Yeah.
bit for this model, upgraded
Yeah.
it, and he's never seen any of the advertisement.
I think-
or
I don't know.
He doesn't know that
There's
Joe
there is a bit of a loophole there. But,
Yeah, plot hole.
That's it was a
Yeah.
bit weird. But apart from that, I mean, that was really good. Obviously,
Harrison
Ford is back in this movie. He's not in the whole movie. He's kind of sort of near the middle to end, I would say.
So there's still a good hour and a half left of the movie after that point.
Yeah. That's something else that we're talking about because
But I really liked Harrison Ford in it. I mean,
Yeah.
I think one thing that did is kind of nice because so in the first one it's ambiguous whether or not he's a replicant.
Yeah.
This one it locks that down. He definitely 100% is. It kind of answers it.
Well, the thing is, so there's that one scene when he says, he goes, "Why did you leave?" or whatever, and he just replies with, "Because we were being hunted."
Yeah.
And then there's another scene when he's in the headquarters and the guy's like saying, "You're a
Jared
replicant."
Leto.
Yeah, exactly.
Leto.
And he's saying, all your memories are fabricated. He's like, no. But it's never ever confirmed. It's basically left up to the audience, isn't it? It's
In
never
the first one?
No, the second one. It's never 100% that's saying
About Ford.
about Fords. 100. It's never about 100% saying
See,
that you are an
I
applicant.
got pretty 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I was still like.
But the fight scene in the water, when the hover car is sinking.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
I thought that was pretty good.
pretty cool.
But yeah, I think there's so many good scenes
Yeah.
in that film.
Yeah,
That was
and
really good.
there was a lot. What, 2 hours 40 minutes?
Yeah. Well,
See-
the whole film.
Other people like that I've spoken to have said it lasted a little bit too long.
Yeah.
I thought, hell no. I don't know what you could have cut out.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a long film, but it wasn't.
I enjoyed it
But
throughout. There was no point.
it
I was
wasn't
bored.
something like Lord of the Rings where I thought, oh my god, when is it going to end?
Oh my! Shut your filthy mouth.
Yeah.
Shut your filthy,
Frodo
blasphemous mouth.
There was so many points in that film when I wanted it to. I thought it was going to end, and then just like, oh no, there's like
Okay,
three
it
more
does
scenes.
have loads of endings.
Yeah, it does have a load of endings. Whereas this film, Blade Runner, really does, like you said, I don't think there's a lot that you could cut out. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind buying a DVD and having the director's extended cut.
Yeah.
And it's like 5 hours long.
Yeah, that'd be
because
amazing.
they always cut out things in movies.
Yeah.
So it'd be quite interesting to see what they had to cut out.
Yeah. See, when we record podcasts, everything is so good that nothing is worth cutting out.
And also
it's
because
all-
we're not super lazy and we don't really want to cut up the audio.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
though I have to cut up the audio
Well,
sometimes.
every release of PUBcast is the director's cut.
Yeah, it's the lazy in brackets director's cut.
Yeah.
But I think in conclusion, it really does match the original style, the look,
Feel of
and
it.
I mean, like you said at the start, the music. I mean, I think the music really
Yeah.
does sort of make most films or anything like that. It matches it quite good. It's not, I think one thing that you said before, it's not a direct copy like.
Like a cheap copy. It's not
Well,
like a parody of
what's
itself.
it? The Star Wars film, A New Hope.
Yeah.
Not A New Hope. Sorry. What's the new films of the when you introduced to Rey?
The Last Jedi.
No, that's the one coming up now.
Rogue One.
No, that's the one before that. The one before that.
The Spirit of the Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens is basically A New Hope.
Okay.
But I still quite like that film, but it is
Right.
basically a copy. Whereas this film, I would say it's quite a nice continuation.
Okay.
But obviously down the future and stuff like that. Highly recommend. We both wanted to go and watch it in 4D, which is really
Yeah.
good because the seats move. You get spat at
Yeah.
and wind, but we only saw it in the
Well, if you
super
wanna,
cinema.
well, if you want to get it on DVD, I can give you a similar experience while
Yeah, you
watching
could do
it.
it. Just like if I sit on your lap, maybe.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'll like blow gently on your neck.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Lick-
Yeah, that'd
lick
be,
your ear.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
during the sex scene.
It's be like, what's
get-
this? What's this on my seat?
Yeah.
It's like, oh Jesus. Yeah. No, I think I might cry a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Most people do when when
Yeah.
there's a sex scene involved in it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a it's a general disappointment.
It's a running theme, and actually, running is also quite a lot of the theme.
And speaking of running, I
Yeah.
think we both need to dash because I think most of our audience are now left. I think.
Have they? What the one?
The one
one
person
person.
who listens to this show has left.
Yeah, okay.
And now it's just us talking to
The void.
this. Yeah, there's no one there.
Yeah, the emptiness.
Hello.
Bye.
Bye.
Gareth is an idiot.
What's this on my seat?
Yeah.
It's like, oh Jesus. Yeah.